all have something to prove. Because in the end, fail to seize the moments in front of you. Live the regret forever.
You have bitten off way more than you can chew.
Show up in Montreal at Redemption for a shot at the Tag Team Championships.
Become who you were always meant to be.
When you get your shot, you don't hesitate.
We challenge you to a tag team match at Redemption.
You pull the trigger, no matter who the target is.
You want me, Bandito? I want you! The Protostar Kyle Fletcher versus the most wanted Bandito at Redemption.
Davis, Andrade, the AEW National Championship.
You're gonna be chained to the Bang Bang Gang double chain tag team match.
Stare fear dead in its eye.
The Redemption. Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
No holds barred.
You bring the pain, and I'll bring the Painmaker. Come and get it.
No amount of dreaming is going to save you from what I'm going to do to you at Redemption. I took the gamble, and now the babe with the power has one more shot.
The best is Sheeta.
The six-man ladder match of Redemption.
For a shot at the International Championship.
Until someone is good enough, willing to sacrifice enough. This right here is gonna stay around my waist.
Forget what you thought was purely destiny. Because before you can stand at the cathedral's altar, you must redeem yourself.
There's a debt to be paid, and I'm here to collect.
Kenny Omega, the Jet, Kevin Knight, one-on-one for the AEW World Championship.
And your last chance is in front of you now.
And now, live from Montreal, All Elite Wrestling presents Redemption Buy-In.
Tonight is Redemption, the very first of its kind, and for some, the last chance to solidify yourself amongst the greats here before we head to All In. This is a night that could force targets to reposition, and we could see a crown placed on a new head here tonight. Montréal, bienvenue à AEW. Tonight is our very first pay-per-view here, Redemption in La Belle Province. I am Renee Paquette. Joining me today, the hardcore legend himself, Mr. Mick Foley. How you feel?
Impressively done. I feel really
I did my
good.
Best.
Because this, I'm not just saying this because we are here, right here in Montreal, but this is a great wrestling city. I've been on hand to see history take place,
Yes.
and I'm looking for history to take place again tonight.
It already feels exciting. The doors have opened. People are making their way in here. It is going to be electric here tonight. But it is not just us here tonight. We, of course, have action here tonight on the buy-in. So let's take things down to ringside and our broadcast colleagues for the night. Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. Gentlemen, take it away.
Renee Paquette, thank you very much. Mick Foley as well. And I'm glad Renee got the French out of the way at the top of the show. That takes a lot of pressure off us fans. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Redemption Buy-In. We are just under 1 hour away from Redemption coming to you live on pay-per-view. Fans in the United States, you can join us on HBO Max. Visit hbomax.com/AEW for all the information on how to join us for Redemption. And then internationally, fans, you can join us on Prime Video, on My AEW, DAZN, YouTube, PPV.com, and Main Event. So many ways to join us. Redemption coming up just over 55 minutes away. 10 big matches on the card tonight. And that includes some whoppers. Let's take a look at what we've got in store for you tonight. Coming up on Redemption, it will be, well, this is on the buy-in, actually. Conglomeration defends the AEW World Trios Championship against the Lethal Twist, Nigel.
But then after that, strap in for high-octane action, as they are one of the most celebrated families in wrestling history. We'll be getting to know the Rougeaus.
Now you can strap in for some high-octane action, Tony.
All right, the AEW World Championship is on the line. The God of Pro Wrestling, Kenny Omega, against the TNT champ, Kevin Knight.
And the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. Willow Nightingale challenges the Toxic Spider live on pay-per-view tonight.
Not only that, but there will be a lot of vengeance and a lot of violence as Cope and Cage defend the World Tag Team titles against the Death Riders.
A lot going on, a lot of titles on the line, including the TBS Championship. Hikaru Shida, the champion, against Maya World.
Plus, we will also see Andrade El Idolo challenge Dougzilla Mark Davis for the AEW National Championship. A very charged contest still to come tonight.
Well, speaking of, the international title will be on the line as the Ring of Honor World Champion. The most wanted Bandito comes for Kyle Fletcher's gold.
This is going to be out of control. No holds barred. Painmaker, Tommaso Ciampa, one-on-one.
And we will also see the Bang Bang Gang linked up with the Dogs. A double chain match tonight at Redemption.
Not only that, one of the most exciting matches in pro wrestling today. 6 men will compete with an opportunity to challenge for the international title.
And Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley in tag team action against the Young Bucks.
And speaking of tag team action, let's take a look at tonight's AEW World Tag Team Championship title bout.
Death Riders, you keep sticking your stupid, ugly face in our business.
Claudio Castagnoli, he's got Adam Copeland isolated with Pac. Devastating neutralizer with added emphasis.
So we're going to cut the head off the snake. That's right, at Redemption, it's going to be Claudio and your partner, Pac.
I cannot believe you have the audacity to challenge the likes of us in your tag team championships.
Tonight, Death Riders, it's on.
You think you can cakewalk? You have bitten off way more than you can chew. Legends.
We are the AEW Tag Team Champions now and forever.
We are going to remind you what the Death Riders are capable of.
CNC defend the titles against Claudio and Pac. And then it's on to the next.
Mick Foley, I got to talk to you about this. I mean, we look at Cope and Christian. We have them as tag teams. They had not held the tag team titles together for about 20 years. So to see where they're at now, where do they rank for you as tag team specialists?
Oh, you're talking about all time?
All time.
Top 5?
I
honestly, as I'm going through the names in my head, and I'm thinking, that's a top 5 all-time tag team. And as great as their opponents are, we're talking about Claudio Castagnoli, talking about Pac, like
they're incredible.
They're incredible.
Dangerous
but I've
men.
always seen Claudio as a world champion.
Yes.
Like
okay.
I think both of these guys are solitary units trying to work in cohesion, whereas Cage, Christian, Cage and Cope, they're a fine-tuned machine.
I mean, these are guys that they are not blood, but they might as well be. They have
blood,
known
right?
each other since they were children. They have grown up together. Their careers have run parallel to each other. But you're right. I mean, you look at Claudio and Pac, but you got to also take into account the way that the Death Riders function. I mean, those guys are killers. They go out there, they do what they need to do to get the job done. So I think that if Cope and Christian leave any kind of an opening for them, that's a very dangerous spot to be in when you're looking at those two guys.
Let me put it this way. I had a serious talk with Cage about coming back from career-ending injury after 7 years.
Yeah.
Cope, same situation. Like he was the first guy I called when I was retired for good in a neurologist's office. These guys have a second chance to do what they love, and they are going to make the absolute best of it. And I don't think there's any way that's a crowning achievement in and of itself.
Certainly.
But I think if you could add one more accolade, it would be that tag team championship.
Well, it is a very busy night for the Death Riders. Will Ospreay, of course, has his sights set on Wembley in the AEW World Championship. But tonight he teams up with his Death Riders mentor, Jon Moxley, to take on the Young Bucks. This action all happening here tonight in Montreal in the Bell Center.
All in 2025, Texas.
Will Ospreay, you ruined our lives. You took away our EVP status. We lost everything, and it humbled us, and it put us to ground zero, and we had to build ourselves back up. But it took all of that to get us back to where we are. I think it's time that we teach you that same lesson. You've gotten this neck surgery. Yes. You're getting brainwashed. I think you've forgotten who Will Ospreay is because Jon Moxley's in your head.
I am exactly what I appear to be. Will Ospreay is exactly what he appears to be.
These last few steps are the critical ones. Mistakes cost everything.
And you want to be this entire time an assassin!
It's the Young Bucks versus the Death Riders. We're gonna prove to the world that there is no redeemable qualities left in any of the Death Riders.
There will come a time in your life when you're gonna have to make some hard decisions. When you get your shot, you don't hesitate. You pull the trigger, no matter who the target is.
No panel is ever complete without the legendary Double J, Jeff Jarrett. How you doing tonight?
Renee, I couldn't be better, and I just want to officially say, welcome to AEW. We hadn't been on camera together, and I am super excited, especially, I know what we're here to talk about. Can I steal your thunder?
Please,
I am so excited. Mick, when I talk about the Owen Hart smile, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The one and only. But I know if Owen was here today, he would be grinning from ear to ear. The 5th annual Omen, Will Ospreay, Mercedes Moné, they crowned. They're set up. They're going to Wembley.
To get there. What a ride to get there, and how drastically things could change here tonight. I mean, we've got Kenny Omega taking on Kevin Knight to see how that could go for the AEW World Championship. But then on the women's side, we've got Tekla putting her gold on the line against Willow. A lot of things could really change. We've got All In just around the corner. Which championship do you feel is in more dire situation right now?
You know, Tekla is an emotional performer, and so is Willow. I think both of those ladies tonight, going in tonight, the emotion, whoever gathers their emotions the most will get their hand raised.
Jeff, did you see the stitches that Willow needed after the microphone shot?
I think you conjured that to happen.
I did tell her we're in the one line of business where that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's talking about aesthetically, but emotionally, I believe Willow needed that to tap into, to find a little bit of that anger. She talked about the frustration, even went so far as to say there's been a depression. I said, Willow, take these negatives and turn it into something positive. You don't have to love everyone you wrestle.
You're speaking from experience.
Yes, and guys, tonight we are going to find out, will Willow Nightingale's smile be enough to take out the toxicity that is Tekla and become the AEW Women's World Champion?
I am so sick of the same damn question.
Who will be AEW Women's World Champion at All in London?
One hides behind a fake little poison.
The AEW Women's World Champion! Tekla 2 belts, baby!
And the other hides behind a fake little smile.
You mistook my smile as a weakness.
It will be Willow Nightingale and Tekla for the AEW Women's World Championship.
With Mercedes Moné waiting in the wings.
When I'm standing with my belt and you're battered and beaten and broken and bloodied, smile anyway. At Redemption, we have everything to lose. I'm going to step into your dreams. I will put every ounce of my soul, every ounce of blood in my heart. I'm going to break your smile.
Are we looking at the next AEW Women's World Champion?
The only question that matters is who's walking out.
Mick, just to go back to what we saw last week on Dynamite, you were there right between those women, actually used as a human shield at one point. What could you feel between those two women? I mean, was there a lot of animosity? We talked about the ear being split open.
Yeah, clearly there's animosity when one human being splits another person's ear open with a microphone. But I saw how cynical and how evil Tekla could be.
She's
like
so
she was
good.
toying with me.
She's so damn good.
She was toying with me, and I'm Mick Foley, toying with me, toying with me.
Jeff, what do you think of Tekla as women's champion? Because I feel like she has really stepped into this spotlight.
And you know, from the day one, and I think I said it last month. You know, she has a game face on 24/7, 365. I don't think you ever see her with the switch turned off. That is what has impressed me about that young lady. The day she arrived, she took everything super serious, and you're seeing the dividends being paid out right now.
Can I give Tekla one of the biggest Foley compliments?
Sure.
When I see Tekla on television, before I joined the AEW family, I would stop everything I did, eyes focused, no more multitasking. I knew when she came on the air, I was watching and listening to, not necessarily agreeing, not necessarily liking, but listening to everything she had to say.
I'm sure Mercedes Moné is thinking the exact same thing, and she will certainly be having eyes on that matchup tonight. But guys, we are here in Montreal. This is our first pay-per-view here in Montreal, and tonight we celebrate the Rougeaus. So right now let's head back down to the ring.
A lot of history.
And Daddy Magic!
Oh, yeah.
Montreal, Quebec, Canada's very own Daddy Magic!
Mesdames et messieurs, accueillons Raymond et Jacques, the Rougeau brothers.
Raymond and Jacques Rougeau making their way to the ring. Papa Magie, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, the master of ceremonies. And I mean, this city, Tony, has such a great pro wrestling history. I mean, it's really one of the foundational sports here in Montreal.
And not only that, I talked to Jacques earlier in the week, and he is so excited that we are honoring the Rougeau family in this city here tonight. Certainly, these two men deserve it. The entire family deserves it. And it's great to see now. They were seeing Raymond Rougeau, who, by the way, has got into politics. He's a mayor of a nearby city here.
But, Nigel, for the younger fans that may not be aware, the Rougeau family has been a staple here in the Montreal professional wrestling scene, thanks in large part.
Nice to see you again, Ray.
Yes, sir. Thanks in large part to the territory system, which is a relic, I would say, of a bygone era, but it was something that professional wrestling was built around for decades.
Everything that you see today in professional wrestling stemmed from the people who put it on the map, who held it, made it part of communities around the world. And here in Quebec, the Rougeaus were an integral part of that for now 80 years. Very proud family, and as you can see, a warm, respectful response from their Quebecois.
I think it says a lot about AEW, Tony Khan, and what we have built here to honor some of the greats, legendary performers.
Ray, what does it feel like to be in front of all these people right here tonight honoring the family? C'est absolument incroyable d'être ici avec vous aujourd'hui à Montréal. Tout d'abord, je veux remercier Tony Khan et la AEW pour nous avoir
porter cet honneur-là à la famille Rougeau, 80 ans dans le milieu de la lutte. Alors, je pense que ça se souligne. C'est une histoire d'amour qui dure entre la famille Rougeau et nos fans du Québec et nos fans à travers le monde. Merci d'être ici avec nous ce soir pour cet hommage à toute la famille qui part de notre grand-oncle en 1946, Eddie Auger, Johnny Rougeau, Jacques Rougeau Senior, moi-même, mon frère Jacques, Armand Rougeau, les fils à mon frère. Écoutez, vous pouvez même pas vous imaginer ce que ça nous fait en ce moment. J'ai la chair de poule en dessous de mon jacket. Mais c'est incroyable ce qu'on vit en ce moment. Le bonheur, la fébrilité d'être avec vous et d'être ici à Montréal, c'est absolument incroyable. Merci à vous. Nous vous remercions pour votre amour autour de qui entoure nos carrières. On vous remercie et je suis sans mots. C'est rare que je suis sans mots, mais je suis sans mots parce que ça me touche vraiment de vous voir ici ce soir. Et je veux remercier... Là, vous êtes ici, puis ça nous fait plaisir de vous voir, mais il y a des fans à travers la planète en ce moment qui vont voir cet hommage avec nous. Et on les salue également, que ce soit en Australie, au Japon, en Europe, partout. On vous salue tous. Alors, I'd like to do a little word in English here, because this has been an 80-year love story between the Rougeau family and the fans all around the world. And I would like to personally thank, on behalf of the whole family, Tony Khan and the AEW for giving us this honor this evening right here in Montreal. So thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a great evening.
Jacques! Bonsoir, Montréal! Merci. Merci mille fois. Merci pour tous les fans qui étaient ici. Bonsoir les haters. Bonsoir. Je ne sais pas si mes haters comprennent l'anglais, but you can kiss my ass. Je vais dire une chose. Je vais vous dire une chose. J'ai donné 50 ans de ma vie à la lutte professionnelle. Mon grand-oncle Eddie Auger, mon oncle Jean, mon père, comme Raymond l'a dit, on était ici quand on a planté les frères Garvin, Jimmy et Ronnie Garvin, devant 20 000 personnes ici. Hein? Rougeau! 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 J'aimerais juste... I would like to say thank you to all the fans in Australia, Japan, everywhere around the world that booed us like our haters here tonight. But you know what? On m'a toujours dit à moi dans la vie, parlant bien ou parlant mal, mais parle-en! J'aimerais vivre quelque chose avec vous ce soir parce que j'ai eu un rêve. I had a dream, and I want to share this with you. You have your phones? Est-ce que tout le monde a son téléphone? Est-ce que tout le monde a son téléphone? J'aimerais vivre un moment magique avec vous ce soir et qu'on montre à toute la planète de quoi chausse la ville de Montréal, puis l'amour que vous avez pour ma grande famille, la famille Rougeau. Alors ensemble, tout le monde, I want you to take that camera and look up in the sky. And this goes for the Rougeau family. Everybody together, tout le monde ensemble. Olé, 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 olé. Olé, olé. Olé, 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 olé. Take the mic.
Shut up right now, all you filthy Quebecers! It makes me sick to my stomach watching all of you celebrate the Rougeau family like they're something special. The only family that matters in professional wrestling and all of Canada is the Don Callis family. And you, if I had a roll of quarters right now,
wow. That Rougeau always gets his man.
Rocker Romero. Seems like he stepped in it here.
He didn't get the whole sentence out. Oh, this is great.
Zock and Danny Mazik, unlikely tag team action. Sending Rocker Romero packing.
That's a great moment, gentlemen. It really was.
Now the Rougeau family has meant so much to professional wrestling, not just this city, but the entire sport. So great for us to be able to honor them here tonight.
I'm shocked that we found somebody that Montreal hates more than Jack Rougeau.
Well, fans, coming up just over half hour away, it is Redemption live on pay-per-view, and it will be no holds barred here in Montreal.
I pulled out a side of Jericho that we haven't seen in quite some time.
Tell him I'm better than Jericho! You think you can dictate to me which version of Chris Jericho you're gonna get? At Beach Break, we're gonna find out Tommaso Ciampa is better than Chris Jericho.
You left me bloodied and battered.
Ciampa, a truly dangerous individual.
And I liked it. You bring the pain, and I'll bring the Painmaker.
The Psycho Killer is not afraid of the Painmaker. No holds barred.
He has unlocked the door to the Painmaker. I don't think Ciampa realizes what he's done.
It's the Painmaker! I have felt this pain.
This is just too much. Just too much.
I have owned this pain.
This is just simply barbaric.
I have become this pain.
Ciampa! Hell is coming for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Khan, Toriona, and Ricochet, the T-Man!
Ricochet coming to join us here at the announce desk as we get set for our first in-ring action of tonight, as fans are still filing in here to the Bell Center ahead of Redemption, just a half hour away on pay-per-view. You can join us on HBO Max by visiting hbomax.com/AEW. Coming your way live at the top of the hour around the world from right here in Montreal.
A lot of excitement already tonight, gentlemen. And like you said, what a great wrestling city. And
I wasn't wrong. I told you we had to strap in for the Rougeaus.
It was high octane, just as you advertised, Nigel.
And it's going to continue in that vein.
Tony Leona, Bishop Khan taking a seat.
Things don't look good for you, Tony.
That's how Tony don't do nothing.
what am I going to do?
He doesn't do anything anyway.
Put up with you is what I do. Well, welcome to the broadcast table. Ricochet in the demand. Is he going to stare at me the entire time?
He being Toa Leona.
Yeah.
Go Birds. There it is.
The following contest set for one fall is for the AEW World Trios Championship. Introducing the challengers, Jay Lethal, Blake Christian, and Lee Johnson, the Lethal
They're about to
Twist.
do it. If they don't do it, we gonna do it.
The Lethal Twist picking up a big victory last night over Skyflight. The returning Matt Sydal defeated after quite a lengthy injury layoff. But now the momentum in the court of the Lethal Twist heading into this AEW World Trios Championship title match.
That's absolutely right. The first major victory on Dynamite, and it's all thanks to yours truly. And they're going to keep the momentum rolling in tonight because the conglomeration, they're going down.
That's right, trying to return some prestige to the trios titles after this trio have made them into an absolute facade, a farce.
And their opponents, they are the AEW World Trios Champions.
Y'all about to do it. Y'all about to do it.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Y'all about to do it.
The Conglomeration.
That was Ricochet talking over Arcadiora as the Lethal Twist came over here, exchanging some pleasantries with the Demand. But Ricochet, I have to ask, were you, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona, to vie for the AEW World Trios Championships, which team would you rather face, the Lethal Twist or the Conglomeration?
Honestly, if you're asking me that question, I would rather face the Conglomeration because their faces are much better for me to punch in.
Oh, wow.
But to be honest with you, Lethal Twist will give us some good competition. You saw what happened. You saw what happened on Collision. So either team was good, but the Conglomeration's faces are just better for smacking.
Let's talk about what happened
like Tony's
on Collision. I talked about the farce, the Conglomeration retaining the trios titles against the Ring of Honor six-man tag team champions in the Outrunners and Dalton Castle. But it was what happened after the match, Ricochet. They had everybody talking. Jeff Jarrett sticking his nose in his guitar in your face.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, what was that for? He had no reason to even step foot into that ring. He has no affiliation with the Conglomeration or the Outrunners, if I'm thinking correctly. So I don't even know why he was even out there. Honestly, because of Jay Lethal, he should have had some respect and should have stayed his ass out here.
I believe Mark Briscoe would refer to Jeff Jarrett as a Conglomeration-adjacent civilian warrior.
Oh, no, that's made-up language. That's some Mark Briscoe mumbo-jumbo.
But let's be honest, though, most of the stuff that comes out of Mark Briscoe's mouth is mumbo-jumbo.
Yeah, no one can take what he says seriously, ever.
Now, starting things off for
Kinda like Tony again.
Respective signs, Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal, both men providing a veteran presence to each team. But
look at that!
Handful of hair.
Hey.
Takes the Messiah with the backbreaker. Ooh, and a right hand from the... Oh! Wow!
Chop.
It's the last guy you want to fight out of the corner, I can tell you that.
And Lethal goes straight into the boot of Roderick Strong. And fans, you see the timer at the top of the screen, just over 26 minutes away from Redemption, coming to you live on pay-per-view. And you can join us right now on HBO Max. Visit hbomax.com/AEW.
What happened to the count ref there? You're only on 2.
And internationally, fans, you can join us on Prime Video, on My AEW, DAZN, YouTube, PPV.com, and Main Event Redemption coming your way live at the top of the hour as Orange Cassidy now tagged in for the Conglomeration.
Now this just is not fair. Get him out the corner, ref.
Yeah, you don't want him in the corner like we saw moments ago.
Hey, we tried to get him out as quick as possible.
He got up pretty quickly, did Roderick Strong. I would agree.
A single big shot there from Orange Cassidy.
Oh,
think
boy.
he's a real tough guy, huh? Oh.
In come Blake Christian, Lee Johnson, but Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong ready for him, and now...
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Conglomeration up in 3 corners. No. Lethal twist.
See?
Escape out from underneath. Shots to the midsection on 3 of the 4 sides of the ring, I should say. The fans still filing in here to the Bell Center in Montreal.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that.
Great adaptation.
We do-si-do, you're do-si-do.
Now, wait a second. Again, lethal twist.
Right back at you. Right back at you.
Lethal twist, red hot, gentlemen. I would agree. They're going to be very, very tough competitors here in this matchup. They've been already.
Agglomeration, though, ready for the challengers that time.
What is this?
And now. Roderick Strong using Orange Cassidy as a battering ram. We've seen this in the past. And Jay Lethal getting squished in the corner. And double DDT on Blake Christian and Lee Johnson, courtesy of Freshly Squeezed.
Unnecessary.
Said it before, there is no one in wrestling I've ever seen in my life like Orange Cassidy. And
that doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and as successful as well. It's won more matches than anyone else in AEW.
Nobody cares about Orange Cassidy right now, Tony. He's not even in the ring right now.
Right now, inside the ring, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong going to work on Jay Lethal.
Come on, guys.
Two men share quite a bit of history with Jay Lethal through their time competing in Ring of Honor.
Oh, it took too long.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's right.
Blake Christian, Lee Johnson taking advantage of Roderick Strong having his back turned.
That Blake Christian,
right.
Blake Christian is a heck of an athlete, gentlemen.
They're over there trying to play silly games, and you get punched in the mouth for it.
Now, Lethal, reverse suplex. Roderick Strong widens his base. Lee Johnson, though, tags in. Roddy, though, ready for him. Ricochet, you felt those heavy hands of Roderick Strong before. I know you said he's got a punchable face, but you got to be careful when you're in there with Roderick Strong.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's one thing that he has going for him is his chops are the worst things I've ever felt.
He's a strong striker, undoubtedly. He's now Johnson firing away.
Getting
and here
worked
comes
over
Blake
the corner
Christian.
right now.
Yeah, speaking of strong strikers, how about Lee Johnson? Oh, wow. Holy smokes.
Blake Christian comes flying in. It's the lateral press, but Roddy Strong able to kick out. And challengers.
You know, Jay Lethal probably taught him that. He probably taught them that.
And Jay Lethal, I mean, we mentioned the veteran presence, Nigel. He's been a guiding light for Blake Christian and Lee Johnson in terms of establishing the Lethal Twist as a trio.
No question about it. The swirl as a tandem, highly effective. But the veteran experience of Jay Lethal has played a real difference maker.
Right there.
Could be only a matter of time until we have new trios champions, and I, for one, would applaud it.
Blake Christian now mounted on top of Roderick Strong, raining down right hands.
Open. Those are open. It looked like those were open, I think.
They weren't, but it's not going to win you a title just doing that.
Well, I think those were open. Those are open-handed shots.
The official will have the final decision.
I think maybe you got hit in the head with a guitar too hard yesterday.
Ooh, that's taking a liberty.
Tony, don't piss me off.
Whoa. Remember who's sitting next to you, Tony, before you open your mouth like that.
Yeah, I get him to pop your head like a pimple.
Blake Christian was looking to rebound off the ropes. Roderick Strong ready for him. Cut him off with the drop kick, and in comes Kyle O'Reilly. Speaking of kicks, chopping at Lee Johnson. Quick combination. Lethal comes charging in, kitchen sink. Sends Lethal spinning out.
Stop him, stop him.
Blake Christian, though, as soon as he turned the corner, O'Reilly greeted him with a knee.
Well, there it is, the ankle lock.
Lee Johnson threw the thrust kick. Kyle O'Reilly's ready for
it. The ropes.
Now he's punishing Lee Johnson.
Kyle O'Reilly, ankle lock proved so effective against the Continental Champion, John Moxley. Oof. Moxley's still hobbling from it.
Yes, that's a good point. He really is.
But luckily
there it goes.
Lee Johnson, Jay Lethal, Blake Christian was there to intervene. Meeting of the minds, though, for Lethal and Christian. Now axe kick intercepted.
Oh, I love it.
Zagiri. And a John Woo drop kick sent O'Reilly to the corner. Perhaps some misjudgment there by the Lethal Twist. Orange Cassidy is indeed legal for the champions. Cassidy gaining the upper hand on Jay Lethal there. And now Cassidy from the top. Diving elbow. Catches Lethal flush. Cassidy on the move. Puts on the brakes.
And get this fool!
Orange Cassidy ducks underneath. Vaults over the top.
He's shifty.
He's amazing.
He's little. He's frail. He's shifty, though.
He's been picked up by Jay Lethal is what he's been.
Yeah, that's right.
The toe tucked under the top turnbuckle. Oh, no, this does not look well. Freshly squeezed, about ready to get freshly squashed.
He's on the tree. Oh, whoa.
Oh, no, look at that.
Lethal tope suicida. Takes out O'Reilly on the outside. Meanwhile, Orange Cassidy upside down this entire time. Blake Christian sauntering over to the corner.
With his hands in his pocket, so to speak. Little
I feel like a taste of his own medicine.
Roderick Strong elevated over the top. Head scissors by boom! Drop kick from Lee Johnson. And now, coming around that corner, great tandem offense from Blake Christian.
That's what I'm talking about.
Johnson.
They're not done.
Wow.
Oh, gee.
That's what I'm talking about.
This group is amazing, gentlemen. You got to admit.
And he's that
Christian not done yet. Springboard for new champion. Orange Cassidy able to kick out.
That was as an exciting sequence as we've seen in a while. Wow.
Ricochet beside himself, and understandably so. How close that's that?
That's okay. Oh, my gosh.
Not over yet.
It's not over yet. You're right.
And with Lethal ascending the top perch. Oh.
Not going to work on my guy.
Orange Cassidy got the boot up, and Jay Lethal, though, intercepted. Figure 4 leg lock, very nearly the center of the ring. Deep water.
Cheating.
Orange Cassidy.
That's cheating.
Orange Cassidy seconds away from tapping out there, were it not for the aid of Kyle O'Reilly, but he's still in trouble with Lethal.
O'Reilly intervened, saving the match, saving the titles.
You already know what's coming next.
For the conglomeration.
Yeah, he's going to the King's elbow. Well, not so
Roderick Strong, though, back up on his feet. Oof.
Roderick Strong spotted it from across the ring.
Incoming! Oh, my God! What a risk taker Blake Christian is. Oh!
And meanwhile, Kyle O'Reilly comes flying off with a knee strike. Lee Johnson over the top. And now Orange Cassidy.
Here we go.
Comes flying in. Jay Lethal, though, tried to intercept him instead. Orange Cassidy. No, blocked. Lethal counters.
Veteran move.
Orange Cassidy floats over. Cassidy sent into the ropes and DDT!
He got lucky. He got lucky.
Persevered is what he did.
That was any man's game.
He hung in there, did Orange Cassidy.
Cassidy could be poised to unleash the orange punch. As he comes flying in, Jay Lethal ready for him. Lethal combination from mid-air. Great counter by Jay Lethal.
And now a little more time to go to the top. Cassidy's face beat red. Orange Cassidy, grapefruit Cassidy right now.
As Lethal elbow drop. No, Cassidy caught him. And nearly defended the titles.
And hit that foot with it, yeah.
Lee Johnson got caught red-handed. Jay Lethal, though, behind the referee's back. No, Cassidy, stun dog millionaire. And Brendan Martinez trying to get the trio title belt away. But, Blake Christian in with a belt of his own, but he got the orange punch. And the lethal injection. We've got new champions. 1, 2, no. It was the arguing, Tony, with Lee Johnson on the floor that I think cost the Lethal Twist the Trios Championship.
I agree. They cost themselves the championship right there, did the Lethal Twist.
No, he was trying to tell the ref to get in.
Jay Lethal looking for lethal injection again.
Oh, my gosh.
A high-low combination from Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. And a heartache on lethal ankle lock. Cinched in on Lee Johnson. Roderick Strong throws his partner on and covers. Defends the title.
Your winners, and still the AEW World Trios Champions, the Conglomeration.
Well, to the chagrin of Toa Leona, Bishop Khan, and Ricochet, the conglomeration, remain the AEW World Trios Champions.
We have not heard the last of the lethal twist, though. They had come to fight.
Congratulations, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. Yet another successful defense of the AEW World Trios Championship, but it seems like a collision between the demand and the conglomeration is imminent, Nigel.
Yeah, quite likely. They say when you're in demand, you can make demands. And if you don't follow demands, you get put down. The conglomeration may get put down very soon.
Well, fans, you can see at the top of your screen, we are under a quarter of an hour away from Redemption coming to you on pay-per-view. And in our main event tonight, the AEW World Championship will be on the line. Can Kevin Knight become Jet 2 belts, or will Kenny Omega make the first successful defense of his second reign as AEW World Champion? We will find out tonight. Kevin Knight, what are you doing?
I decided that I wasn't going to trust the process anymore. I decided that I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
Kenny Omega proved that he deserves to be the AEW World Champion.
All bets are off, starting from today on, with me as your champion.
I know you and Will are ready to get it on at Wembley, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Kenny Omega, the wrestling god. But what's a god to a non-believer?
Every second, every minute, every hour, every hour.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Jet 2 belts, baby.
Kevin Knight, there's one lesson that I need to drive home. There is a vast difference between a TNT champion and world champion.
Hard time comes for everybody, Kenny Omega.
Jet 2 belts, perhaps a vision of the future.
At Redemption, I'm going to teach you just how big that gap actually is.
Redemption marks a starting point for when we turn up the heat in this place.
Sit back, enjoy the view. Give all praises to the one you look up to. The Jet, Kevin Knight.
Gentlemen, there is so much riding on this World Championship match, as there always is. But you look at Kenny Omega, his career, where he's at right now to finally have regained that championship. And now he's got Kevin Knight hot on his trail. My big question is, though, Kevin Knight, what happens if he doesn't get it done tonight? I mean, he is white hot right now. Where does he go?
He's red hot. He's a part of the Don Callis family. He's
white
the
hot's
TNT.
hotter than red hot.
Oh, is that right?
I think.
Okay, but I'm telling you this much.
Did not know.
Do not count him out tonight. You're saying what happens if he doesn't? I'm not so sure you want to really just give Omega the win. Kevin is dialed in, and the Don Callis family is without question the X Factor.
He's got a lot of people in his ear, though, too.
The wild card for me is whether or not Kenny Omega, consummate professional, one of the generation's greatest wrestlers, can avoid looking past tonight in Montreal, because he's probably, he could be forgiven for having his sights set on All In. But this is a wrestling town.
Yes.
Montreal is primed. We both have been there, right? We're primed to see history again. And for me, I want to see Kenny Omega at his prime, at the top of his game, defending that title.
Oh, guys, let's talk about another woman who's got a massive spotlight on her right now, Maya World. I mean, we saw her coming up, getting these big opportunities, stepping up. She's had her trials and tribulations, but tonight she could earn her first singles championship in AEW with the TBS Championship.
The birthday girl. You realize it's her birthday. But, you know, Mick, the story is amazing to me. The tragic loss of her brother, but less than 7 months ago, she wasn't even on the roster. And to me, when I sat there, I'll never forget watching that match against Mercedes.
She took her to the brink.
Arguably the best women's professional wrestler of her time. And she took her to the brink and then some. Tonight, Maya, good luck, girl.
Good luck, girl. We will find out. Can the It Girl take her newfound spotlight to new heights in Best Shida to walk away as the new TBS champion?
Nobody expected Maya World to be in the Owen finals, but I did that. And that tournament proved what I've been saying all along, that it's my world now.
Oh, look at this! She got the kendo stick.
Why is Shida doing this?
She is a bully, that's why. Wait a minute, Maya World is coming!
I successfully defend my championship, and then some nobody from Looker comes and gets in my business. Maya World, so-called future of AEW.
Oh, watch out! Whoa!
Maya World will just be another little tiny blip in the era of the Ace.
I'm gonna take your championship, Shida.
The best is Shida!
A ton of pressure on Maya World tonight, but
Get it, Maya.
Shida's been looking good too, though. She's found some new confidence. But guys, we have a 6-man ladder match happening tonight, actually just in moments. This is these 6 men all have an opportunity to walk away with a future shot at the International Championship. They just got to go through a couple ladders first.
When an opportunity falls out of the sky, you take it. The 6-man ladder match of Redemption.
The following contest is a ladder match qualifier.
Which one of these 2 men will go on to Redemption? They all know that the winner will get a shot at the AEW International Championship. He's holding the ropes, and he won it. Didn't see it. El Clone knows it. Speedball Mike Bailey, Commander.
Watch this!
Jungle Jack Perry, the Beast Mortos, and Nick Wayne.
A guaranteed shot at the AEW International Championship.
What an incredible night we're going to be able to have here tonight on the buy-in. We started all with all this action, that future shot at the AEW International Championship. You know Kyle Fletcher and Bandito have got to be feeling a little bit of pressure tonight. This match is coming up next. We're about to set into action, all 6 men looking for that opportunity. Time to head on down to the ring, get action started right here on the buy-in.
Nobody does AEW pay-per-view like us.
This is a 6-way ladder match to determine the #1 contender for the AEW International Championship. Introducing first, from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 249 pounds, the Beast Mortos!
Beast Mortos, the first man to make his way to the ring. You see at the top of your screen, 7 minutes away from Redemption live on pay-per-view, and we will be kicking it off with this ladder match as Renee, Mick, and Double J just covered. And Nigel, oftentimes the biggest man in a ladder match has an advantage, but also is the biggest target in the match as well.
Both those factors can come into play, but Mordos, one of the most devastating finishers in pro wrestling today. Can he take everybody else out and climb the ladder?
Next, from Seattle, Washington, weighing 179 pounds, Nick Wayne.
You know, as we heard last night on Collision, there's a lot of animosity between Nick Wayne and Jack Perry. And it'd be interesting to see how this plays out between these 2 men here tonight.
And Nick Wayne, Jack Perry, both at one time in their careers under the influence of Christian Cage. Both men since then have gone their separate ways with the one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, but both men feel like they've got a lot to prove. Jack Perry, of course, named one of the foundational pillars of AEW, whereas Nick Wayne sees himself as the future of AEW and perhaps even above Jack Perry's current position.
From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 83 kilos, and blonde.
El Clone last night on Collision. Tony, Nigel, you guys were there. He had an impressive victory over Leo Rush in his return from injury, El Clone.
Well, it was the attack after the match on Leo Rush that brought out Speedball Mike Bailey and Commander, who certainly is going to have something to say about what happened after the match. We saw it earlier on. El Clone, sinister, calculating. Guarantee you has a strong strategy for how he is going to retrieve the contract and earn an international title opportunity.
Don Callis family member and multi-talented.
Unorthodox, unpredictable El Clone, but this man death-defying.
From Reynosa, Mexico, weighing 76 kilos,
Commander also has looked impressive as of late. And you saw the look on Clone's, well, I said almost on his face, but the eyes told the story there, Nigel. I think Clone will be focused. He will be locked in on the high-flying Commander.
You can certainly read the body language of the man that put Hologram out. The Commander is going to have to watch not only for El Clone, but 5 other people. Every one of them has to climb the ladder, retrieve the contract. The winner of this match will face the winner of the international title match coming up here tonight.
Next, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 177 pounds, Speedball Mike Bailey!
Tony, we know there's got to be a lot of pressure on Speedball Mike Bailey as AEW makes our pay-per-view debut here in Montreal. And Speedball Mike Bailey, of course, with the weight of a province on his shoulders tonight. He can't afford to get flustered with that.
I know he's got the weight, Excalibur, but he also has the excitement. And maybe in many ways, he's got the hometown advantage. You can hear the fans react.
One hell of a response. It's the sort of reaction Jack Rougeau can only dream of.
Yep. And what a night we're just about ready to have. We're only 2.5 minutes away. It's coming up live on HBO Max and, of course, internationally as well.
HBOMax.com/AEW to join us in the United States. Internationally, fans, you can join us on Prime Video, My AEW, DAZN, YouTube, PPV.com. And main event. What a reaction here for Speedball Mike Bailey. And the match hasn't even begun. We actually still have one more participant to come to the ring.
Yeah, a well-deserved reaction. He's been a trios champ a couple of times here in AEW. He's been absolutely sensational.
Big moment for Speedball Mike Bailey, but once the bell rings, it is going to be wild. It's going to be unpredictable. And it is going to be for #1 contendership for the AEW International Championship.
We got tons of high flyers. What an incredible ladder match this is going to be.
It will be an action-packed way to kick off Redemption on pay-per-view. Just under 1 minute away. HBOMax.com/AEW. We will see you on the other side for Redemption live on pay-per-view from Montreal.